Welcome to this week's edition of Neuroscience Updates, covering the latest breakthroughs. Brought to you by Lucid Quest. The FDA has approved Atzumi, a new nasal powder formulation of dihydroergotamine developed by Satsuma for acute migraine treatment. It's the first and only DHE nasal powder approved for adults, with or without aura. Delivered via smart technology, the device ensures rapid absorption, ease of use, and portability. Clinical data confirm rapid and sustained DHE levels with less variability, even when taken late during a migraine attack. In a notable dual advantage finding, fremanezumab has shown significant reductions in both migraine frequency and depression symptoms. The study, involving 540 patients, demonstrated statistically significant improvements over placebo in both conditions. Results were published in JAMA Neurology, supporting fremanezumab as a single treatment approach for coexisting migraine and depression. TG Therapeutics has raised its 2025 revenue forecast following the success of BRIUMVI. The therapy generated $119.7 million in U.S. net revenue for Q1 2025, reflecting a 137% year-over-year growth. Full-year U.S. sales projections have been increased to $560 million, with global estimates at $575 million. New 5-year data showed durable efficacy in multiple sclerosis, and the company plans to explore additional autoimmune indications. Immunic's vidofludimus calcium missed its primary endpoint, change in brain volume, in a phase 2 multiple sclerosis trial. However, it demonstrated a 20% reduction in the risk of disability progression compared to placebo. Experts believe the drug's safety profile and disease-modifying potential support progression to phase 3, with an adjusted focus on disability outcomes. Alterity Therapeutics, ATH434, has received FDA Fast Track designation for multiple system atrophy, a rare and currently untreatable neurodegenerative disease. This designation follows an earlier orphan drug status. In a phase 2 study, ATH434 showed promising safety and efficacy signals, offering new hope for patients facing a significant unmet need. Anavex has completed enrollment in its phase 2 trial of Anavex 371 for schizophrenia. The study includes 71 participants. Part A demonstrated initial safety and EEG biomarker promise. Part B is evaluating broader efficacy and safety metrics. Final results are expected in the second half of 2025. Neurocrine Biosciences is advancing its selective M4 muscarinic receptor agonist, NBI-111758, into phase 3 following strong phase 2 results. The earlier trial reported a 7.5-point improvement in PANSS scores, addressing both positive and negative schizophrenia symptoms. The new global phase 3 study will enroll 280 patients. In a significant strategic shift, AstraZeneca has exited neuroscience research and development. The company will discontinue its programs in migraine and Alzheimer's to reallocate resources toward more lucrative areas, including obesity, respiratory, immunology, oncology, and diabetes. Johnson & Johnson has secured FDA approval for Imavi, or nipocalimab, for generalized myasthenia gravis. It is the first FcRn blocker approved for both AChR-positive and MuSK-positive patients aged 12 and older. Phase 3 data showed rapid symptom relief and sustained disease control for up to 20 months. Approval was supported by Vivacity-MG3 and ongoing Vibrance pediatric studies. TRD205, a first-in-class AT2R antagonist, has entered phase 2 trials for chronic post-surgical neuropathic pain. Unlike opioids, the drug blocks a peripheral pain pathway, reducing central nervous system side effects. The 6-week study will enroll 184 patients and targets a market opportunity exceeding $10 billion. Stay ahead in neuroscience research. Like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Visit lqventures.com or email us at info@lqventures.com.